For the past 2 years, I failed to complete this trail at Sequoia National Park, and today with brand new tires, I'm gonna attempt it again. And this should have been my first sign to turn back, because right off the bat, I fell into some tracks that steered me sideways, and I was going sideways for so long that I thought I was never gonna straighten out. So then I stick my hand out the window to feel the temperature when my truck pulls a hard left and in the deep snow, so I stomp on the gas so I wouldn't get stuck. Then out of nowhere, there's a freaking tree in the middle of the trail, so at this point, I'm starting to feel pretty confident because there's been obstacle after obstacle and the truck is still going. So I keep driving, right, until I come face to face with this huge mountain. And I know it doesn't look that big on video, but that thing was freaking steep. So I'm hoping and praying I can get over it, because for the past 2 years, it's taken me like 3 times to drive over it. So I put the truck in 4 low, and my plan was to just keep my foot on the gas pedal and not look back. And I wish I could tell you what I was thinking, but really, I was just surprised at how well it was climbing. It was like a goat going up a hill, because right about here is where it would always get stuck. So I would have to reverse all the way back down and try again. But since it made it to the top of the hill on its very first try, I decided to see how much further I could take it. And as you could imagine, I was super excited. So I got back in the truck and kept on driving. But this is where my excitement faded, because for the first time today, I got stuck. So I put it in reverse and tried again, but this time it was worse. I didn't move at all. So like baseball, I thought I had one more strike. So I reversed back further this time and just freaking gunned it. But when I made it to the top, I got stuck again. And at this point, I'm starting to take it personal, because man, are you freaking kidding me? I didn't make it all the way up here for nothing. So I decided to try it just one more time. And I don't know if God was with me or if I just followed the better line, but somehow or another, I made it through to the top, only to realize that the snow up here was way softer and a lot deeper than it had been down there. So I got off to look for the best way to turn back around, because neither of us had phone service and we hadn't seen a car in well over an hour, so getting stuck would have been the least of our worries. And it was pretty straightforward after that, because it was just a matter of going back down. But the only difference was that the sun was starting to go down, and I didn't want to be driving in the dark, so I was hauling ass trying to make it back before dark. But finally, after a few hours, we made it back to the parking lot, and although I didn't finish the trail like I would have hoped, it's still always a blast being out here.